Bergman. Oh man, it's over. It's over. I'm done with it. Finally. Not that I didn't really, like I said, not that I didn't enjoy this one, but god dang, 5 discs of material. 5 hours, 5 discs, all the stuffs. Hello there, Nick Jackson, Criterion Collection Reviewer Guy here with number 261. Again, Ingmar Bergman's Fanny Alexander. Technically 260, was it 264? The Making of Fanny and Alexander. 1983, 110 minutes Swedish. Not much to say here. It's just basically a making of documentary. There's a lot of shots of behind the scenes footage of Bergman directing, and intertitled with a lot of intertitles, Bergman's quotes, just little tidbits about the story, just the making of most of the making of the movie, such as him working with the kids, and like there's scenes I remember, like he directs the scene where the kids have a pillow fight with Maj, and it's interesting to see him, always interesting to see him directing. The scene where he directs Fanny Alexander, and they're praying for, I think, the bishop to die or something like that. And what else? There's like at least 10 to 15 minutes dedicated to the to Gunnar Bjornstrom, or however you say his name, when he does his cameo as the clown who sings with the candle on his head. It's like there's like a whole, like at least maybe 20 minutes dedicated to that. And I'm like, God, jeez, it's like it's just such a short scene, and yet Bergman is like really dedicated to it. What else? There's not much else to say. It's just basically just shows Bergman at work. It's a fantastical piece of footage, history and all that. See Bergman doing his thing, and I kind of wish there was more of that for his other movies. Maybe his earlier movies like Winter Light or Wild Strawberries, or even Smiles of a Summer Night. I'd love to see some more behind the scenes footage of that. But it was the 50s; those were 50s, 60s movies, and those were a little earlier, and then, they don't really keep that. That stuff probably is, if there is stuff, if they did film behind the scenes footage, it's long gone now. And yeah, that's all to say. Just keep this one pretty short. Just Making a Fanny Alexander. What do we give it? Give it an A-, just because it is what it is. Supplements. There is an hour-long conversation called Ingmar Bergman Bids Farewell to Film, because it was well publicized that Fanny and Alexander was supposed to be his final film. We all know it wasn't. He came back for a number of films, including Persona, which is I think coming up 702. I think later on, much later. I don't even remember if that's in the Criterion Collection. I just know that's one that is a Bergman film. I think that was his last film. I think in 2002. I think. But yeah, so it's just basically a documentary, more focusing on the making of, on working on Fanny Alexander, but also talking about how he wanted to end, he wanted to stop recording because like it was becoming really strenuous. Making films was really strenuous, and he noticed a lot of his contemporaries like losing, I guess just kind of getting older as they made movies, and it was just getting hard on them. He didn't want to become one of those people who just kept working until he died or something. So I guess he wanted to just maybe retire from filmmaking before his death. And he wasn't sure. He just wasn't sure when it was going to be. And of course, he lived, almost another 20 years almost. He lived to be, I think, 84, 85. I think I don't remember, but yeah. So it's an interesting little interview with him. What else? There's some set designs, videos of like the sets, the set models, stills from the photo, and then sketches of the costumes. And then there's also, and the other thing I mentioned is the bonus. There's another disc titled Bergman Introductions, and we've seen some of these. They were a bunch of introductions. I guess they were shown when they were re-shown the movies on TV. Bergman and it doesn't say her name. She does an interview with Bergman, this reporter interviewer woman, and she sits with Bergman in his like screening room, and they talk about a bunch of his films. Most of these we've seen. Most of these I think I've seen, like Seven Seal and ones for I think for Through a Glass Darkly and The Silence and Winter Light and one for Autumn Sonata. Actually, I don't think I remember the. I don't know if the film trilogy, the trilogy ones were on that. I don't remember them. I can't remember. I mean, it hasn't been. I know it hasn't been that long, but you know, remembering all the supplements is a little, is of course daunting. Smiles of Summer Night is on there, and then ones that we haven't seen, I think Sawdust and Tinsel, and then others. I can't remember the names of the others. I think there was 11 of them. So yeah, so that's the only other thing, and that's it. So that concludes the Fanny Alexander box set. Will I be getting it? Yes, it will. Blu-ray's only 3 discs. Of course, that means that they pile it all on. I mean, so yeah, but that's the point. That's the great thing about the Blu-ray. Although I like the packaging. I like the DVD packaging, though. I mean, but I think Blu-ray's more economical. And now that I have like an HDMI cable hooked up to my TV, they look even more spectacular. So Fanny Alexander is going to be on the list. Not bad. I dug it. It was okay. I wouldn't mind watching it a couple more times, before I move on and join Bergman and tell him, dude, scenes from a marriage though, dude. And now you got me curious, because we got a little time. I mean, this isn't going to be obviously a very long movie. I'm curious as to what our next. I think we've got some more Bergman coming up, but I don't remember. What's the next Bergman we have? I know we've got quite a few Bergmans coming up, and I'm just curious now. Seven Seal, Seven Seal will be rewatched. Just recently got a comment. Just before I do this, I got a comment about how I should redo this one, so I'm like, okay, it'll be on the list. Give it another shot. Scenes of Marriage, Star Night. Fanny Alexander. What's next? Next is The Virgin Spring, which will be 321. So yeah, so this is our last Bergman for the season. And The Virgin Spring, and then what's 321? Then Sawdust and Tinsel is 412. 470. Oh, that's 537. The Magician. Summer Interlude. Summer with Monica. And I think that. Oh, then Persona. So that's, I think, 6 more. Yeah, 701. So season 7 or season 8, I guess. We'll start right off with Bergman, just like we did with The Cries and Whispers. Only this time I will keep a more open mind, as I did. I mean, I just because I kind of respect Bergman just a little more now. And yeah, so that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The little romp through Bergman land, and I'd recommend, of course, if you haven't seen Fanny Alexander, I said check it out. And yeah, so tomorrow, depending on whether or not I can get a hold of my friend, probably it's too late to get him over, so we can do the review for Eyes Without a Face. So we'll definitely be doing that Monday. So if that's the case, tomorrow, Shortcuts, it is at the library. Just got to go pick it up today. And then Wednesday, maybe Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday we'll be doing King of Kings. And then Thursday, Kajimusha. And then next Friday, was it Youth of the Beast and Fighting Algae, and then we're taking the next week off. So we'll be caught up, and then that's what numbers. So then we'll have, and how many is that after that? That's number 269. So we'll have, I guess, 31 more. That's crazy. We only got 31 more, and it'll be February. Yeah, it means we'll definitely finish early, which means that we will tack on. We'll start tacking on the rewatches. Like I said, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be rewatching a lot of my older reviews and reviewing them, because some of them I didn't feel like I did a great job on. I think one of them, of course, is Lady Vanishes. Lady Vanishes, the audio for some reason cuts out, so I got to do that one again. And one of my reviewers or commentators just mentioned that apparently the Amarcord review is missing. And I wondered about this. I tried looking for it, and I was like, wait, what? You know? I was wondering what the hell was going on. And I'm going to look for it right now because I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping. I mean, I am pretty sure it's not there, which means that I have to rewatch that one again, which I don't want to. I wasn't crazy about Armor Cord. Fellini is just, you know, I mean, I don't know. Messina ain't in it, so I ain't tripping, you know. Armor Cord. What happens when I type in Criterion Collection, Armor Cord? Oh, there it is. Oh, there. Wait, 9 months. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Okay, I remember now. I remember what happened. Armor Cord is up there. There was some weird, like, glitch in the way that one updated, and so it like hung in limbo or something for a long time until about 9 months ago when it finally dropped on the channel. So it's there. It's just in a weird place. So thank God I have to do that one. Oh, thank God. Okay. So just look for it. I'm gonna eventually make playlists. I have to start making playlists and put them all in order, or the order in which I do them. And yeah, so that way it'll make a little more sense. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, Lady Vanishes, Seventh Seal, Shop on Main Street. What else? Element of Crime, Cleo from 5 to 7. I'm sure there's some others. I can't think of any others right now. No, I'm not doing Solo, so shut up. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Just, you know, I don't know. Just once again, do not. Oh, you know what? You know what you should do? If you want a kid to, you know, if you want to direct a kid to look as if they're concentrating on really praying hard, don't tell them that they should act as if they're on the toilet and they're squeezing one out or something like that. I was like, Bergman, stop it, Bergman. Just, you know, flag on the play there. You know, that was kind of gross. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for Shortcuts, probably. And until then, goodbye.